Michael Kennedy of the Move to DE team here in Lewes, and more importantly, the Moving to Delaware Beaches channel on YouTube. So thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, like and subscribe down below for more videos like this. We are in for a treat today. We are back in the Schell Brothers community in Lewes, Delaware, named Brentwood. I call that the pickleball community of Sussex County, with this cute little keychain pickleball set. But the more importantly, the last time we were here, Cameron, my son, did the videography with me. We were standing next to the big Caterpillar earth movers, and they were just breaking ground on the model home. Well, guess what? She's finished now. So you guys are in for a treat today. I'm gonna give you a private tour of this beautiful model home, as well as we're gonna just talk a little bit more about the community and everything it has to offer. 304 homes total. That's it in the entire community. Then $222 a month for your HOA fees. But what is that gonna include, you ask? Indoor pickleball, first community to offer that. Outdoor pickleball, multi-purpose kind of sport field, as well as the pool and the clubhouse. And it's gonna be a really resort feeling, pool area, got some contour to it, some shapes. So not great for lap swimming, but again, really awesome lounging pool. So enough of me, let's get you into this house and take a look at this beautiful Southport. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Southport model home by Schell Brothers. So the best part with this house is this is exactly like the Lilac or like the Hatteras, which is the townhome version. You come in, you've got this great entryway foyer. Now, obviously the model home, they've done a lot of upgrades to this one. This one, I'm gonna take a look at my cheat sheet because I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was $986,000 fully furnished is what they sold this house for. But the base price is in the mid sixes. So here is the front study. Again, they did the tray ceiling, they got the coffered ceiling, they did the wainscoting and the trim detail. They also did the French door versus making this a flex room. So it's a nice touch. Again, they did the built-in, bench and the cubbies here in the front, which is a great little nook. And this house just exudes coastal luxury. Powder room is off here to the side. So if you pan in here, got my trusty son as my sidekick today again. And then you come in, and this is the meat and potatoes of the house. This is where everything happens. You've got the gigantic kitchen island, which this is the command center island. We've talked about that before in Schell Brothers houses. And then also we've got the dining room right here too. So again, you've got the gigantic picture window. You've got it flanked with movable windows on each side. So really nice touch on everything here. And then more importantly, back to the kitchen again, you've got the quartz countertops. They did the GE Cafe series. I absolutely love these ovens because you can get right in front of it. You're not gonna burn your forearms when you're grabbing the turkey out. And then you do have the traditional oven down below. So this is an upgrade, totally worth it if you like to cook or bake. And then you've got your 36-inch cooktop, and we've got our hood vent. So this is, drum roll please, the professional kitchen because you've got the hood vent versus the gourmet. Gourmet would have the microwave up above. They did the pot filler, did a beautiful tile detail, which again, those are some of the different upgrades. They've got the kind of the whole Home IQ Connect package. So you can ask it to do, Alexa, turn on the owner's bedroom light, and all that kind of stuff right from there. Microwave, and then behind us here, you do have a pantry. So they did some custom cabinetry in there, but that works out really well. And then off of the kitchen area, we've got the great room. So this house, what they did do was they did a 2-foot extension to the whole back end of the house. So everything across the back has been bumped out 2 feet, which I think honestly, it's really important with this house, because now you can see this. You've got a really nice size sofa, you've got the 2 chairs, but it just gives you a little bit more room to be able to play with, which is key. And then they did do the fireplace option, which is, again, they did the linear fireplace, so you've got it where it's a little bit wider. They did a nice chunky mantle, and they did the shiplap detail all the way up to the ceiling. And then obviously you're gonna see it, as Cameron's kind of panning around, they did do the wood beam detail in this house as well. Now, typically we walk around the rest of the house. I'm gonna just kind of step outside real quick because I want you to see this as well. So option-wise here, they did the courtyard, but what they did is they did the covered porch option with the courtyard. So this is not screened in. A lot of my clients will typically screen it in because it just kind of gives you another extension to the house for outdoor living space, for dining, for your crab feast, just hanging out and looking out at the ponds and watching the geese get tangled up in the lines. But this is really beautiful out here. You know, they did a nice sofa. They did a little gas fire pit, you know, which is just a separate piece. Beautiful plantings that are done by RSC. And then you've got kind of this outdoor courtyard area here. And what's nice with this is this one's all on one level. Sometimes with Schell Brothers with these courtyards, you have one level and then you have a step down to another lower level. This is great because it's all one consistent level, which is nice. You know, and again, they did it with the built-in grill and the cooktop area. And then they did the optional door into the owner's bedroom off to the side there. So that helps out as well. The kitchen area and the great room and dining, we have the primary suite here on the first floor. So this is perfect for our age-qualified individuals because all the guest bedrooms are upstairs, but yours is here on the main level. So let's take a peek at this gem. So you come in, they did this amazing coffered ceiling up here with the beams and then the shiplap or wainscoting in it. And then again, that 2-foot extension we talked about in the great room, they've bumped this house out. So 1, 2, pretty much right here where the sofa is, this is where that would have been. And then when we talked about it outside, this was the optional door, but again, the picture window, the window, this would normally be a window here, that's included. The windows on the side, those are optional. Obviously where they put the wallpaper, those are optional things as well. So, and then you do that, and then you come through here, and you come through this area here. This is a trick for the model homes, they took the doors off. But this is the linen closet right here, and then you've got 2 walk-in closets with this bathroom because they did do the upgrade luxury owner's bath. So you kind of come into this space, off to the right as you pan around, you'll see there is the water closet. I really like this bath. It's just like so pretty because you got like this bluish gray tile on the floor. You've got the window with the shutters, but you've got a lot of vanity space. So again, you're not going to be fighting for space. And I like all these drawers. So you can put rolled up towels, you can put washcloths, your Q-tips, all that. And then you've got a gigantic walk-in shower, which I'm going to take my flip-flops off for this. This thing is massive. I mean, you're talking more than 6 feet of space right here, and you've got the tiled seat. You've got the big kind of rain shower head, you've got the wand. So again, it's just got a really good feel for the primary suite, and man, this thing just exudes luxury, which is awesome. Almost forgot this space over here, but here is the laundry room as well with the optional cabinets. And then off to the side is your 2-car garage. So obviously, like any good model home, they've got this decorated, for their sales center, but this would be your 2-car garage right here. So again, here are all of the different amenities that are in the community as well. So here you've got the stairs that go up, and then what they did up here on this landing, which is really interesting, is there's a couple different options. They can do this tech nook, they can do the day bed, or you could do nothing, and this is just a gigantic space. But honestly, looking at that space, that is absolutely incredible. A lot of people will do this for their dogs or the grandkids, so that way they have like this nook. And then as we come up to the upstairs, you've got the loft area, which is absolutely included with this house. This is the normal footprint of the loft. You've got the big picture window and everything off to the side. You can see the beam detail behind you, but obviously what they've done is they've done some extra trim detail. One of the most important, ones to me is this second primary suite. I am a huge fan of this. Cost-wise, it is an absolute no-brainer to do it because again, kids are coming down, grandkids, guests, they have another suite. So let's come on in and take a look at this optional bedroom here. Now, because of the 2-foot extension, this is extended out 2 feet as well. So normally this would be 2 feet shorter. But again, you have this amazing tray ceiling detail, and this room is huge. We're talking a king bed, we've got a desk, we've got an extra long dresser, You could have a 100-inch TV up here if you really wanted to, but this becomes a palatial guest room. So, and again, the picture windows, especially, this is where picking just a gorgeous home site is so crucial. This is just backs up to a beautiful pond. You've got some green space, another home over there, and that's it. But then obviously with this one, the option with the secondary, owner suite, this has another full bath up here as well. So, toilet not in a water closet, but in this space. They opted to do a walk-in shower versus a tub shower combo. Got the vanity, and then you've got this gigantic walk-in closet here. So as you come through and take a look, you can see it with just the normal ventilated shelving. But again, it's just a great space, and it even has the little window right here as well. So off of the loft area, we already looked at the secondary primary suite. Right off of the loft is the guest bathroom right here. So everybody wave to Cameron on the camera. But this one has the tub shower. They did like a very low upgrade with the tile work on the walls. Here would be the standard. This is included, unfinished storage area. So this could become another bonus room, and if they did this, you would have a mini split in here. You could do a bunch of different options with it. But again, this is great storage space. So if you pick something that doesn't have a basement, this is what you would have right here, which is awesome. And then across from us, we've got the 2 guest bedrooms. Those are included. Those are standard with this floor plan of the Southport. So over here, they've got this one decorated beautifully with the twin beds. And then you've got the walk-in closet around the corner as well. So Cameron, you can go around and take a look at that closet real quick. And then as we come back out, you've got the other guest bedroom. So with this elevation, there is this little like Romeo and Juliet porch. So you've got a walk-in closet, really nice sized bedroom, which is great. And then obviously, you've got, access right out here to the Romeo and Juliet balcony. So there you go. Like, this is the Southport. This house is awesome. So much for tuning in this time on the Brentwood rewalk now that the model home is open. Hope you really took some different pieces from it. Even if you just like the design ideas, this house is absolutely stunning. Now remember, model homes sold for the upper 9s fully furnished. Doesn't mean you have to go that overzealous with it. This house is starting in the mid 6s with their different incentives that are right now. So the reality is you can put 150,000 in options in this thing and still keep it in the low 800s, which is really doable. So hope, again, you give me a call, send me a little text message or an email. I'd love to schedule a private tour for you personally here to come into the Schell Brothers Brentwood community here in Lewes, Delaware. So again, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe down below for more videos just like this. See you guys soon.